To start a ribbon rose, you need a yard of florist ribbon or satin acetate ribbon. You could use a pure satin ribbon. There's my yard of ribbon. Then with about a 3-inch tail, I'll make a 90-degree fold and crease it 90 degrees. Then you turn and do the same kind of a fold so that you've created a point. And you turn, every time you turn it's a 90-degree turn or a fourth of a turn. And you just continue doing that fourth turn, bring the ribbon down and crease. Keep going until you have about a 3-inch tail on the other end of the ribbon. I'm almost to the end of my ribbon. And with this tail, I'm going to cut the end so that there's a point because I need to pull this through the center of my diamond. Now with some tweezers, turn your pile of diamonds over and put the tweezers through the center of the diamond. All the diamonds are squares. Open up the tweezers, grab that end, the pointed end with the tweezers, and carefully pull it through the center. And you'll get it just part way, but enough of an end on the other side that you can see that. Grab it with your fingers and finish pulling it through. Now, we have that pulled through. You start turning the rose counterclockwise to start forming beautiful rose petals. And just keep twisting it around counterclockwise. To form your rose. Now there are two different ways to tie off the ends. This one I'm going to use as a rose for a topiary tree that I'm going to make. So I'm going to fold back this other end and just kind of twist it so it's not the wide. Oh, by the way, this ribbon is 1 1/4 inches wide. So I'll put the two ends together like that, and the ribbon that you've pulled through the center, kind of pull that tight a little bit so you don't have your rose coming undone. And then with a piece of tape, as close to the base of the rose as you can, put the tape around the two stems or end pieces, and then wrap it around. Squish it tight, and there you go, it's secure. There's your pretty rose. For the topiary, I kind of need it flatter on the back side because I'm just going to pin it to a styrofoam ball so I can trim those ends off. I don't need them there. So there's the first way to finish off the rose. Now we'll do the second. The next way of finishing off the rows is what you'd use when you're making a boutonniere. Looks like this. To finish off the boutonniere, you need some floral wire, and some floral tape. So just get the two ends of your rows together. Take the wire and wrap it as close to the base of the rows as you can. Once I wrap that around once or twice, then I'm going to add a little greenery. Now I'll wrap the stem of that leaf in with the rose ribbon ends, and just keep wrapping the wire all the way down the ribbon. You can try some different things. If you want a bigger, showier boutonniere, you could use a wider ribbon, maybe even a 2-inch ribbon. That would be big. And you can use different kinds of leaves, and you may want, if you want a longer stem on this rose, have your ribbon ends be more like 4 inches long, 4 or 5 instead of 3 inches. Okay, we're almost to the end. Oh, by the way, this wire was about 10 inches long. Then, when you get to the end of the wire, you get your floral tape and attach it as close to the base as you can. Pull it tight and go around a couple of times at the very base of the rose or the top of the stem. And then once you've got that secured, then you just work your way down the stem, covering all the wire and the red ribbon. You don't want that showing either. And then I'm going to come back, when I get to the end, I'm going to come back up a little bit. Cut it. And pull it tight so it sticks to itself. Like that. Now I can kind of arrange the rows the way I'd like it. And on the stem, with the wire, you can turn it into a nice little curly Q, like so. And then the last thing you need is add a pin to the back so that it will be able to go onto some nice man's lapel. And it's all done. Ta-da!